Alrighty, everybody, and welcome to the High Velocity Racing League Cup Series here once again after our Easter break. We are back at it, and we are here in Darlington, South Carolina this evening. Virtual Darlington, South Carolina. It is going to be a 150-lap race on the track too tough to tame, the Lady in Black, with no fast repairs and stages at laps 37 and 75, and 3 additional sets of tires. And it is going to be an 80-degree night this evening. A little bit of cloud cover and some wind. Very, very little of it, but a little bit nonetheless. Nice little breeze to help you cool off in the heat of South Carolina. 1.31 mile egg-shaped track here is going to be an interesting night tonight. We got some decent drivers here as always. We got 17 tonight here coming out for the Cup Series. And it is going to be interesting. I keep saying interesting because I'm not sure how it's going to go. Tight racing surface of this track will make for some interesting passing situations. And it is throwback night, throwback week here for the Cup Series. So let's take a look at some of the guys running out on track right now. There is Colton Lanford. He is driving the number 25. Looks like it's a throwback to Dale Jr. when he was driving the number 88 car. As you see, he catches the wall there. Get some good looks here. Right behind him is Andre Carvalho with a good wrench scheme there. Number 19 looking very nice tonight in the bow tie. Mike Kufel sitting there in the throwback Jeff Gordon paint scheme in the number 24. Very good looking car there. We'll take a look at Sean Wilder, a throwback to Jeff Burton in the number 99. Really like that paint scheme. Always loved that one when I was younger as well. There's Chris Weiniger in the number 53. I'm trying to determine whether this is a Ricky Craven throwback or if it is a Ricky Rudd throwback to when Ricky Rudd ran the Tide car. I think it's a Craven throwback. And it would make sense because Craven, one of the iconic wins here at Darlington, barely beating out Kurt Busch by .003 seconds back in 2003. Don't ask me how I know that so well. We got Tyler Lemon sitting in there with the number 23 with a nice little Valvoline scheme. I believe that's very similar to the one he's been running all along. Can't get a good look at this one, but it is Justin Nava here. Really can't get a good look at this one. Trying to get a good one. But you can't see it very well. Let's go to Chopper. Looks like it's a Tony Stewart throwback to when he was driving for Gibbs. Take a look at Bryce Tucker. His has the number 12. Miller High Life. Not sure what this is a throwback to. In the number 11 with the number 12 on it. Mike Marini. Looks like he's in his regular old paint scheme. Happy in the Skoll car tonight. Gonna be hard to see that number 52 in green sitting there on the side of the car. Take a look at William Kern in the number 31. Not sure if this is I think Newman drove. Did Newman drive the number 31? I don't remember. If he didn't, it's definitely a Jeff Burton one because it is the Caterpillar car. I believe it's a Jeff Burton one. Kevin Fry in the GoDaddy car. We're going to say it's a Mark Martin throwback. Just kidding. It's a Danica Patrick throwback. Good looking car though tonight. Don't see Mercado right now. Hudson. Let's take a look at Joe Hudson's car. And again, we enter into the same issue here. Far chase. We'll go with the chase cam here. Black Rifle Coffee Company on the car. Looks very Rainbow Warrior type for Hudson tonight. He's sitting 4th fastest so far tonight as well. We got Ray Hanneman sitting on pit road. A little bit of a different paint scheme tonight. Still running the Eternal on the car. There's Mercado. Quickly take a look at Mercado. He's coming down out of pit road right now. That is a nice throwback right there from Mercado as he spins it. Take a look at Tomlinson. This is a Mobile 1 throwback. And we missed out on Bryce. But look, if I remember right, Bryce is running a throwback to Newman. Yeah, there it is on the bottom. You see it is a throwback to Ryan Newman in the Alltel number 12 for Penske. That is the conclusion of practice, though. We're gonna get these guys out on track. First one out does appear to be the 85 of Ray Hanneman. We'll see what Hanneman can do here. He crosses the line for his first lap of qualifying. Aggressive through turn 2. He will touch the wall, so this lap will be disallowed. So this will be a non-lap for Hanneman. First one to get a lap down is Lanford. Looks like. No, excuse me, Mercado? Why are these not popping up for me? We'll do this. Oh, something is going on here. It is messing up here for me. Mercado got a lap down. He's going to move up to second. Tomlinson. It's still not working. We are going to take just a second here. Hold right on. And we're back.
Hey, Bryce, if there's any way we can extend the grid time a little bit, Leo or CD man will have to restart his PC. Please and thank you, sir.
Let's see if this is working now. There we go. Tomlinson has the fastest lap so far, 28.71. Significantly faster than everybody else. Tucker going to come in with a 29.43. Joe Hudson out on his first lap right now. Let's see what Hudson can do. There's his first lap. That's going to jump him up to 7th with a 29.19. We'll see what his second lap can be. Running down the backstretch here. Into the tight angle corner of turns 3 and 4. One that caught so many people back in the day. Here he comes off of turn number 4. Hudson crossing the line. Improves his time significantly up to 28.96, putting him second on the grid. And with just a couple of seconds left, that will conclude our qualifying session. Nobody else out on track right now. Hanneman was not able to get down a lap, so he will be starting near the back.
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, I got you, Nava. Has CD Manger made his way back in yet?
I added to the grid timer.
Simple.
So did I. All right, guys. We have 150 laps this evening, and stages will be on laps 37 and 75, like we were talking about in the practice session. 3 sets of tires. Obviously, this is a tough track. Let's have a good race, and good luck, guys. Just waiting for a few drivers to get onto the grid, and then we will be looking through the grid real quick. Ignore the name at the bottom because I am not racing in this race, obviously. Just waiting on three drivers to grid, and then we will run through the grid real quick. Now just waiting on one driver, but, you know, we were talking in the pre-race and the podcast, and a name that was thrown out to watch was the number 4 of Mason Tomlinson. He sits on the pole, broken hand and all.
CD is fixing his iRacing mic. He couldn't talk on the chat or hear the spotter, so he's just got out and gonna get back to nothing. That he doesn't have to restart the feature. He's back in now. He's waiting for Joe Hudson.
We have a couple drivers here still waiting.
I'm working on something on my computer. You guys go ahead. Don't wait on me.
So how is this gonna work? The upper line, the top line is gonna move one spot up, or? Lisa, go ahead.
We'll start running through the grid. On the pole, it is the number 4 of Mason Tomlinson. Qualifying second is the 49 of Joe Hudson. He's off track right now. Qualifying in the third position is the 41 of Jose Mercado. Outside row 2 is the 31 of William Kern. Inside row 3, we can count, is Kevin Fry, and
Like I said, go ahead. I got
82,
something going on with my
number
wheel.
12 on the outside of that third row, Bryce Fontaine. Starting P7 is Justin Nava, and the number 15, we got Sean Happy Happick qualifying in the 8th position. You sure, Joe?
Yeah, yeah. I get it going. I'll start from pits. That's fine.
Happy starting in the 8th position in the number 52. Starting in
Appreciate it.
P9
Sorry about that, fellas.
is Chris Weiniger. And now starting in 10th position is Tyler Lemon. Starting
All right,
11th.
I'm in no hurry to hit that wall anyway.
That was my bad. I was doing something else. So.
Is Tucker, Bryce Tucker. A little farther down the running order, here we go. Starting in 13th is Mike Marini. And then in 14th, it is the 24 of Mike Kufel. Starting in the
Way back here,
15th
Brian.
position is now in the, starting in the pits is the 25 of Colton Lanford. With Ray Hanneman now starting in the 16th position.
I had my delta set on the wrong thing. So
CD Mangrum starts in 17th.
Yeah, only 6 though.
And Andre Carvalho will be starting in 18th position. And ignore the number 18 in
Good luck
last.
to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Got to go restart zone, and here we go. Green flag racing here from Darlington Raceway. A little bit of contact back there in the pack. Couldn't tell where that was. Looked like that was around Nava and Happy. Coming off of 4, though, leading that first lap is Tomlinson. Lanford and Hudson out on track. Everybody kind of stringing out. Good pass there from Nava. Happy going to be on the high side here as Lemon looks to the inside in turn number 1 and 2. Lemon's going to get by Happy that time. Now up to 7th for the number 23. Everybody else pretty well single file here. Tomlinson starting to build a gap on William Kern with Bryce in tow of the 31. Those two battling loosely for second, with Kevin Fry right behind that duo of Eternal Racing teammates, and Jose Mercado in the 5th position. He really closes the gap into 3 and 4 onto the 82. Off of 4, though, it is going to be Fry pulling out a little bit. Hanneman and Happy in close proximity. Looked like Fry went a little bit high there. And Mercado was able to close the gap right to the back bumper of the 82. As Mercado goes to the high side, trying to get that momentum off of turn 4. Right in front of him, Bryce has closed the gap onto Kern as well. As I say that, Kern rips away through 1 and 2. Here comes Tyler Lemon looking to get back by Nava. He looks to the inside into 3. Slides up the track. Keeps it clean, though. Off of turn 3, there goes Nava with all that momentum on the high side. Able to keep that position for now. Weiniger was able to get by Happy as well. Happy down to 10th. Hanneman up 8 spots from the start of the race. Really picking off the competition so far. And Nava has kind of built a little bit of a gap between himself and Lemon. There goes Weiniger down deep into the inside. Right behind them, that's Wilder getting ready to go by Bryce Tucker. As Wilder gets up to the 11th spot. Tucker falls back to 12th, with Marini behind him in the 13th position. One through 5, all within about a second and a half of each other. I don't know what happened to Mangrum. Mangrum into the pits. I didn't see anything happen to the number 9. But he's on pit road right now. Looks like he's got some damage to that left front. Not sure what happened to him. Battle brewing for second place here as Kern and Fontaine look to battle. Kern seems like he's much better through 1 and 2 as he rips away. Got like a little bit of wall riding there from somebody behind these two, either Fry or Mercado. Gap will begin to swell there once again. Bryce under attack from Kevin Fry now. Mercado lost a lot of time to this group as well. He's back 9/10 of a second from Bryce. And another almost 7/10 from Fry. Fry peeks to the inside, but it is going to be Fontaine able to hold him off. A little farther back, Happy sits in 9th right now. He's got Wilder coming into the picture for that position. Wilder looking to improve another spot deeper into the top 10. It's a 5-car show at the front. Leading it all is Mason Tomlinson in the number 4. broken hand and all. Tomlinson running this track really very well. Lap traffic will play a factor here at some point. Looks like Lanford is right in front of this group. Kern, Bryce, Fry, and Mercado all here. These guys all within a half a second or so of each other.
Leaders, where you want me at? Probably, let me go high.
Got the battle trailer.
Ooh, wall contact there for Kern. Bryce dives to the inside. He's going to get by his teammate. Ships it hard into 3. He'll have the momentum coming off of turn number 4 as all 5 of the leaders are able to get by the lap car through 3 and 4. Now Fry looks to the inside. He's going to be inside of Kern. Good momentum though for the 31 gives him the advantage. Now Fry under attack from Mercado. Into 3, Mercado stays off the back bumper, but there's contact under the wall for Mercado. That opportunity will fall away from the 41. Slight contact in 1 and 2 there for Bryce, as he's begun the challenge for the race lead 20 laps in. Hanneman sits in 7th. He's got a little bubble for himself right now, but he's up 9 spots so far this evening. A good run so far for the 85. Wilder and Tucker battling for the top 10 in what could be the final stage point. They're also looking in front of him at the battle for the 8th position, as that one was quickly contested and Nava drops off quickly and lets these guys all go by him. From 8th down to 11th for the 15. Shout out to all you people in chat supporting your drivers. We appreciate you just as much as we appreciate all of our drivers. We'll take a look at Tyler Lemon here, leading the next group, we'll call it. He's got a decent gap between himself and Hanneman in 7th. And number 23 does look very sharp under the Darlington lights. And a decent gap between himself and the 5th place car of Mercado as well. Tucker was able to complete the pass on Wilder. As he's up to the 9th position. He's up 3 spots from the start of the race. This battle from 2nd through 5th is heating up. Bryce holds P2. Kern and Fry battling it out, duking it out for 3rd. Kern holds that spot for now. Good, respectful racing from all these guys. Good momentum for the 82. He looks to the inside, down the backstretch and into turn 3. All the momentum will be on the side of the 31, though, off of 4. Kern pulls away off of 4. 10 to go in stage 1. Your race leader so far, still the pole sitter. He's led every lap. And he wants to keep it that way. Clean air really benefiting the number 4 at Tomlinson. Battle for 12th here between Marini and Weiniger. Marini holds the spot. They're trying to chase each other down and race tightly with each other, but Marini clips the wall that time by. Weiniger should have a good chance at running him down on this lap. See what happens through 1 and 2 between these two. Marini runs high. Weiniger runs through the middle of the corner. Dives down through off of 2. A little bit of contact onto the wall from Marini that time. Nava falling back to these two as well. Not sure if there's damage on the 15 or if these two are just faster. Almost contact between the two. Weiniger to the inside of the 45. Oh, Marini into the wall. Oh, keeps it off of Weiniger. Good job of getting himself away from causing a caution, and Weiniger will take the position. More contact with the wall for Marini that time. Nava. Nava up into the wall there through 3 and 4. That's going to be Weiniger getting by him for P11. Up front, the same remains. We've got Tomlinson with a little bit of contact through 3 and 4 on the wall. He's got the lead still. Bryce and Kern really duking it out for second as Fry is sticking with these guys. Mercado's fallen back just a touch. 1.4 the gap between himself and Fry. Fry has been very patient. Nava down pit road. Kufel down pit road. Looks like Mangrum did call it a night after the contact that he made. I'm not sure exactly what happened. There goes Fry to the inside again. He gets by him for now, but again, the momentum going to be in favor for the 31. Off of 4. No contact, and there goes Kern ripping around the outside, able to hold third. This time by, pit road will be closed. There goes Tomlinson down pit road. Tomlinson into pit road. Pit road is closed, 2 to stage. Tomlinson did not have the fuel to keep it going through the first stage. Left the lead for Fontaine. And again, the battle now for second with these two, Kern and Fry. Fry very big bobble off of turn 4, trying to keep the car off of the 31. Tomlinson all the way down to the 14th position. Oh, hard shot from Kern into the wall that time. Kern,
11,
contact. And Kern.
Yellow flag is out.
That is stage number 1. William Kern. Congratulations.
I'm out of gas, dude.
Everybody coming down pit road. Bryce, the first one out off of pit road.
Oh my God, seriously.
Race control, can I pass the pace car?
What do you mean? What happened?
I entered under the closed pits because I was going to run out of gas. But it now says I'm a lap down.
iRacing controls that. Let's grab our stage winner.
Can I get a black beer and UL, please?
Let's grab our stage 1 winner, Mr. William Kern.
What's the clear for?
What
I shouldn't have.
what did you feel about that first stage? I know you
He exited pit road the wrong way. He exited pit road the wrong way.
Then just leave it.
Is that what happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong person.
Hey, how you doing? How you
Yep,
feeling?
hi.
How you
So, not even sure what happened there at the end. I don't know if I came up into Bryce or Bryce came down into me, but
Yeah, it looked like it was just some contact there, and
Go
you
back
are
in.
the beneficiary. You get the stage win, and how you feeling about the race so far?
it's going okay so far. It was a fuel race at the beginning there, so I don't know. I think this next bit's going to be a little better because you know, be able to go full speed, but we'll see what happens.
I have EOL as well.
Again, I don't. Did you see what happened on broadcast? Did I come up Where's into the him or 11 he car? come down He into
got
me?
past
Because
me.
I'm
I
not
don't know
out here to
where
wreck
he's
people,
at.
you know.
Well, no, I mean, and I don't think
It
you
does
really
say
wrecked him
that?
because
It's telling me to stay behind
the way
the
the way it
19
looked was just hard racing for the stage win. Honestly, this is Darlington, Rubbin's
Right, you're
racing.
gonna have
That's
to
something
extend
that
it. There's a
happens
map
everywhere.
going on.
Maybe a little bit of
But
you coming up into him. Obviously,
see
it
that
wasn't
flag
purposeful.
is-
I would never think that was the case. But yeah, it just looked like a lot of rubbing, hard racing for the stage win. So.
Hang on, we're not
Yep,
going green.
10-4. All right, appreciate it, man.
All right. Well,
You're telling me to
good
go
luck
by
the
all
rest
of
of the
them?
way, buddy, and
We got the
we'll
19,
hopefully talk to you
over
later.
19. Yes, sir.
Why? How am I in fourth a lap down?
Yeah, clearing that black flag, whatever you cleared, that created a mess with the. Now it's got the 19. Holy crap! What a mess.
I never cleared any blacks.
I'm going up this far.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It messed it all up. I guess whoever went past the pace car, that tends to mess.
Mason, were you a lap down, Mason, or no?
Yeah, I believe so.
No, I mean, should you have been, though?
Yeah, I had to pit 3 laps to go, so I was definitely a lap down. I think I was the first or second car, though, a lap down. I don't know if that matters, but it has me in fourth right now.
Okay, it's showing you 14th on my timing table. I know Tucker went in,
I don't know why.
but it looks like he got his lap back, though.
I did, but I'm at the end of the line, obviously.
82.
So what do I do here?
He's showing my screen 15, but he's in front of me.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Some difficulties here.
If you are a lap down, I am going to give you an EOL, so that way you're not mixed with the field. That should fix the problem.
Me and Nava need one.
Yeah, everybody's just going to have to line up 2 by 2 here, and we'll have to clear. We'll just have to do a mass clearing here.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna try my best to stay out of your guys' way. I know you guys are all faster than me. I'm on the outside now, so it's gonna be kind of difficult to just duck in.
Race your race, man. If you're up here, you're up here. Just do a clear all, Matt, when the everybody crosses, if you would.
Green, green, green.
Has anybody got a black flag for that? Let me know.
Yes, sir, the 11 car.
All right, we are green flag racing here again.
Thank you, Joe.
Leading the way is the number 12. Of Bryce Fontaine. He's got Ray Hanneman up 14
Thanks,
spots from the start of the race. Right behind him is William Kern, Stage 1 winner, with Tyler Lemon right there behind him. There goes William Kern to the inside. Hanneman able to hold him off through 3 and 4 so far, but a good run of momentum for Kern. Off of 4, keeps him close. Wilder settled into 5th. He got by Mercado there. Hudson and Marini sit 7th and 8th. Carvalho, Lanford, and Tucker all back here. Tucker looks to the inside of Lanford. Lanford catches the wall there. Lanford looks to the inside of Carvalho now. Oh, contact!
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Lanford and Carvalho, big time damage. And Tucker gets a hold of that as well. He gets to the inside and makes something happen, but Lanford, a hard shot into Carvalho, and big time damage to the number 25.
Sorry about that, boys.
And the number 19 as well. Got it live. Tucker had the quarter panel of Lanford and just catches him up into the number 19. This shot for Lanford here, bang, hard into the inside wall. Big time damage for Lanford there. Take a look at some of these schemes again. Bryson, the Newman throwback in the number 12. William Kern's number 31 Caterpillar car. The Haviline number 41, that chrome lettering there. And the chrome number, very, very iconic looking car there. I believe Davey Allison is the throwback there. Very good looking car. One of my favorites here though is the Sean Wilder paint scheme. Jeff Burton, number 99. And Weiniger in the number 53. Hoping that is the Ricky Craven one, because that'd be really cool if it was. Lights on the pace car are off, though. We got about 24, 23 laps when we go green flag racing until we get to the end of the second stage here. Pace car dives deep down off on the pit road. Fontaine has the control. Tomlinson got his lap back as lucky dog. We are green flag racing once again. Bryce gets out to the lead. Mercado and Wilder there on the border of the top 5. Tomlinson looking to get by Tucker. Shoves him into turn 1. Got to believe Tomlinson's going to be looking to get back to the front. Around the outside goes Tomlinson. Great pass off of 4, showing Tucker exactly how to get by around the outside. Kern, Lemon, and Mercado all under a blanket. Kern leading that group in the 3rd position. Carvalho dives deep down away from the racing surface to allow these guys to get by that are in the race lead. There goes Mercado to the inside of Lemon. Ships it in there, and he's going to complete the pass for 4th.
Hey, turn 3, Marini, if you can hold off until then.
Not sure what Wilder just said, but I'm thinking it probably had something to do with why his voice was acting the way it was. There goes Marini around the inside.
Thank you. Have to do that.
And Hudson gets by as well. Not sure what happened there, but Mason saying he was sorry for something.
Sorry, then. I know they were going to make it there side by side.
Ooh, Kern able to get by Hanneman as well for 2nd. Now Mercado to the inside of the 85. Gives plenty of space down the front straightaway and into 1. Has most of the car ahead, and there he goes. Hanneman battling tough. And oh, hard shot for both Mercado and Hanneman off of 2. Bryce is ripped away from these guys in 2nd on back. Checking to see where Fry was. He's the first one a lap down. Looks like he might be 2 down, potentially. Hanneman would look like he was falling back into the clutches of Lemon for 5th. Hudson up to the 6th position. He got by Marini. Now Marini falling back towards Wilder. Tucker was able to get by Weiniger, and there's another caution this time. We caught the tail end of it. We'll see what happened. Weiniger has the door there. Ooh, Weiniger coming down into Tucker a little bit. Secondary touch into the wall, sends the 12 around, or the 11 around rather, excuse me.
checking up on the middle of the back stretch.
Unfortunate for both of those guys. And we'll grab Jose Mercado. We're just sitting here looking at your paint scheme. I wanted to make sure. This is a Davey Allison throwback for you tonight?
Yes, sir. Davey Allison in the house. Nice throwback. I had it made a couple of years ago and figured I brought it back out.
I love the paint scheme. The chrome numbers and the chrome Havoline really pop on that car. It's an iconic looking car, and just wanted to talk to you about it real quick and just kind of bring you up here and have a little conversation with you. How's your race going so far?
Pretty good, pretty good. Wish I had my spot on the starting of the second stage. I feel like I could have battled Bryce for the lead, but I kind of messed up kind of a pit road, looked away and missed the blue line, so I had end of the line. But feels pretty good. After stage one, I was looking at the long run. Had a good long run car, so hopefully it goes green all the way.
All right, well, we'll get you back in with your teammate, and good luck the rest of the way.
No problem. Thank you, but I appreciate it.
Love iconic paint schemes like that. We're going to go green flag racing here on lap 65, which means 10 more laps until the end of the second stage. Here we go. Pace car going to take the hard left turn down pit road. The field in the hands of the number 12.
Green, green, green.
And we are racing once again. 10 to go here in stage 2. That caution actually gets Kevin Fry back onto the lead lap. Mercado dives deep down to the inside, down the backstretch. Ooh, Hanneman, hard shot to the wall there. That's going to be some damage for the 85.
Sorry about that, Jose, by the way. I had to slow down really hard just to Hanneman hit the wall. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Jose catching the wall there.
Oh, good, buddy.
Mercado now under assault from Lemon. And look who's back into the top 5 picture. We got Tomlinson also looking to battle for that. And Kern down to the inside. Oh, the left front is heavily damaged for the 31. I want to go back and try to catch that real quick. What exactly happened here?
Joe.
Hanneman hits Kern and hard shot to the wall. That might be the night for the 31 as well. Lemon takes over P2. Bunch of guys catching the wall in 3 and 4. Mercado looks to the inside. He's going to go by. Tomlinson looks to the inside of Lemon as well. He's not going to be able to make it happen this time in 1 and 2, but Mercado up to P2. Tomlinson peeks to the inside again, this time through 3 and 4. This time by pits are closed, 2 to stage. Mercado, Tomlinson, and Lemon. Tomlinson looks to the high side of the 23. Solid battle here for third. The crossover from Tomlinson. Gets the quarter panel. Tomlinson gonna ship it hard into 1. He's gonna make it stick. Tomlinson up to the 3rd spot. Bryce, though, running away here from the rest of the field. He's got a 4-second lead over P2. As he comes around to take the green and white checkered flag.
Yellow flag is out.
At stage 2, congratulations, Mr. Fontaine. Bryce will be your winner in the 2nd stage.
Good racing there, Lemon.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. Sorry for the bang in there.
Short track racing. There's no more room.
Yeah, that's no lie. Place is tight.
Checking out turn 2. Checking out turn 2. Or coming off 2.
We're gonna get black flag.
Down pit road we go. Off pit road. Bryce. Big win off of pit road.
Oh, I froze. Sorry, I froze.
Scared me.
Yeah, I just hit the brakes, man.
All right, let's
I gotta go
grab.
back in for new front doors.
Let's grab our stage 2 winner, Mr. Bryce Fontaine. Nice throwback to Ryan Newman here tonight. How you feeling about the race so far?
Feeling pretty good, man. The track is very extremely tight, but we're able to manage it, and it's just about keeping the car clean, and that's really all we can do. So, strategy call here could very potentially win or lose me the race, so we'll see what happens here, but car feels pretty good, and I'll have the advantage of the front row on this restart, so we'll try to see what we can do here and try to hold on.
Yeah, dominant performance there in the second stage. We'll see what you can do here in the third stage. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
See what Bryce can do. Much like his teammate had the dominant performance in the first stage, Tomlinson showed very good pace there. He was one up by Bryce, although Mason did have to pit and was a lap down at the beginning of that stage. A very rough.
Can you extend the yellow so we don't make it a fuel run? Fuel safe.
Very rough second stage for the drivers. But here we go. Half a race down, half a race to go.
Green flag, green flag.
A great restart there for Fontaine. Couple guys, I think, hit the wall there.
Well, I beat the paper car to pit for now.
Front of the field, stringing out a little bit. Not sure what was said there. Hanneman down pit road, though. There's a tight battle here for sixth. Fry looking to get back into the battle for the top five. He's to the inside of Happy. He's got the position. He will complete the pass. Lemon got by Happy as well. There goes Mason, though, to the inside for second. Also to the inside for first. Hard charger for Tomlinson as he goes flying by the 12. Mercado going to go by as well. Put the 4 of Tomlinson out to the point, though. Ooh, little touch there to the wall for Bryce. Big old grouping of cars there. From third back. Hudson sits in third with Bryce sitting in the fourth position. He's got Fry on his back. With Wilder there as well as Lemon. All of those guys under a blanket. Fry to the inside of Fontaine. He'll get by the 12 into 1. Wilder and Lemon battling it out there right behind these two for the 6th position. Wilder holds it. Good momentum here for the 23, though. He's going to get by the 99 for 6th with his sights set for 5th. Again, Tomlinson leads this race. Back out where he started this whole thing. Mercado sits 2nd. Hudson was outside pole sitter. Had to start from the pits for computer issues, and he sits 3rd now. And Fry, who started 5th, has himself up to the 4th position. Lemon has gotten by Fontaine for 5th. You see the 12 right behind the 23. And he's got Wilder on his tail as well. Wilder looking to get back to 6th. Happy started 8th, and he sits 8th now. Marini up 4 spots from the start of the race. Driver of the 45 started in 13th. He's up to 9th right now. He's got the lap car of Bryce Tucker right behind him. The last one on the lead lap is Weiniger, and sitting in 10th. He's got Nava right on his tail. You got Tomlinson leading this race, like we said. He's got a 4/10 of a second lead over Mercado. You see how quickly that turn 2 wall comes up on you. Happy and Marini almost making contact off of 4. Happy's going to let Tucker go to the inside. Tucker almost making contact with Happy there. Marini's going to get by for 8th, though. Weiniger's right behind these guys. Contact with the wall for the 53 that time by. And your second place qualifier, Joe Hudson's looking for that position back. Lemon sitting on an island by himself in the 5th position. He's got about a 2-second gap in front of him. Multiple fans in chat here to cheer on their driver, the number 23 of Tyler Lemon. Hudson seems faster this time by. Hard to the inside, dives it inside of Mercado. And the 49 will now be into the second position. Top three running where they started this race. And Fry up one position from the start. As Fry looks to the inside of Mercado, down the front straightaway. The 82 dives it in deep into one. Will complete the pass. This one's going to be the next closest battle here is Bryce and Marini. And Marini going to make short work of the 12. Fontaine did say strategy call. So I'm wondering what strategy he did. Lemon is caught up to Mercado. This one going to be a battle for the fourth position. Down the inside goes Lemon.
Thank you.
He's made the pass happen here for fourth.
Yeah, I got a little damage now. I messed up.
Well, there you go. There you have it. Mercado with some wheel damage. He's up to fourth. He's up 6 spots from the start of the race, from 10th to 4th. So very good run here so far for Lemon. Got himself a podium last race, not last week, 2 weeks ago. Looking to chase down Fry for that spot this time.
Thank you.
Go by Nava.
Tomlinson's lead sits at 6/10. When he's been out in clean air, he's been very good tonight. Fontaine's fallen all the way back to 8th. He's got Weiniger right behind him for 9th as well. This one will be a contested battle for position here shortly. Potentially. Potentially.
Below 15.
Hudson's closed the gap a little bit more. Half a second from your race leader to P2.
11:59.
Tucker going down pit road this time by. Kufella also went down pit road. .2 the gap. Hanneman right in front of these two. Tomlinson blows by Hanneman. Oh, Hanneman hardened the wall, was riding it on the wall through 3 and 4. But now the gap is 2/10 for the race lead. Chase to make a comeback. That's a good one. That'd be your broadcaster right here. But it is going to be Hudson to the inside through 3 and 4. Tomlinson holds him off for now. Ooh, Tomlinson catches the wall in 1 and 2. He's got the momentum, though, still. This a tightly contested battle for the race lead. Hudson to the inside. Tomlinson on the outside. Respect given for both of these guys. Hudson should have the position now, potentially. He makes the pass happen there. Joe Hudson out to the lead. Scheduled pit stops should be within the next 5 to 6 laps for these guys, depending on how far they can stretch it. Anything sooner than that, we're looking at having to maybe potentially go a second time. So now Hudson to the lead. Let's see, Fry, he's sitting in 3rd. He's about 2 seconds back. And you got Lemon sitting 4th. He's got a couple of lapped cars behind him. Next closest lead lap racer is Sean Wilder, now up into the top 5. He got by Mercado with the wheel damage. There's Mercado, number 41. After that, it's Marini sitting P7. After that, you got Fontaine and Weiniger. Those guys battling for 8th. Weiniger looked like he might have had a chance at a run there. Oh, Weiniger hard into the wall.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm hurt too.
He hit the wall hard. We talked with Bryce, and that turn 2 wall just reaches out and grabs you if you're not careful. These guys through 3 and 4 are the race leaders. Ooh, Tomlinson has a good run to get back to the 49. Bit of a block from Hudson. Don't count Tomlinson out of the race lead. Anytime now, we should be looking at pit stops. Maybe one more time around, potentially. It is for these two. Hudson getting loose off of 4. What a save from the 49. But that's going to allow Tomlinson around the outside to take the lead again. And the gap to close between Fry and Hudson as well. Hudson diving down deep onto the apron. Looks like Hudson going to be coming down pit road.
23 pitting.
Lemon going to be pitting this time by as well.
Chris. Or Mike, whoever this is.
Tomlinson and Fry stay out. Wilder also staying out. Mercado staying out. Marini,
53 sitting in.
he is staying out this time. Fontaine comes down. Weiniger coming down. Here comes Tomlinson down pit road this time around. Fry also coming. Never mind, he missed the pit road entrance. He missed pit road. Mercado going to stay out. That'll give the 41 the race lead.
15 pit now, 15 pit now.
Marini. He's staying out as well. '82. His night will be done. Fontaine down pit road this last time by. Mercado and Marini, the only two still out on track. These guys should be coming down any time. I know they were saving early in the run, maybe potentially able to go a couple more, but yeah, here comes Mercado this time. Hanneman coming down pit road right behind Mercado as well. Hudson, right now, your net race leader. Tomlinson's right behind him. Marini's actually right behind these guys as well. Marini stayed out another lap, though. Mercado still down pit road. He should be coming to his box any moment here.
45 pitting.
Here comes Marini this time by. Nava having an issue. And that will put Hudson and Tomlinson back to 1 and 2 after they come around and catch up on Marini, who's down pit road right now. Lemon will be sitting net P3 as he goes by Kufel on the inside lap car. Hudson passes the leader. Tomlinson right behind him. And there goes Lemon up to the 3rd spot. Wilder will be sitting 4th. And then Mercado up to 5th. And that'll put the 12 sitting P6 and Happy sitting P7. Potentially, actually. Marini could get out in front of him. Marini does get out in front of him. So we'll hold Marini in the 7th spot. Here comes the race leaders around to lap Marini, and there goes Tomlinson to the inside. Ooh, a little bit of contact between the two. This track very much known for that. And through 1 and 2, you hear how quick Tomlinson gets into the gas to get away. Ripping away from Hudson. He's got Marini right in front of him. Again, a lap down, but about to be.
You're all good, man. I'm already terrible here, and I'm heavily
Lemon
wounded.
once again
Get back here. I'll let you
on
know.
an island by himself,
Thank you, 45. Sorry if I scared you going in the corner.
chasing him down. Tomlinson, though, able to get by Marini. He's got the lap down car of Weininger in front of him.
I'm
Hudson
inside 24.
going to have to contest Marini. He'll get by quickly, though. The top two past the lap car of Marini. And there goes Tomlinson ripping by Weininger. Hudson should be quickly in tow there. Got to imagine off of 4, he's going to have a good run into 1 here. There goes the 49. This here is the closest battle on track. Earlier on, we saw Tomlinson and Hudson battling.
Thank you, 85.
Tomlinson had the lead for a good portion of this first stint in stage 3. Hudson caught him up, and then Tomlinson pulled him back in. Next time by Not this time by, but next time by will be 25 laps remaining in this race. I like that paint scheme. I'll tell you what. That 99 paint scheme, the X-Side batteries car, made famous by Jeff Burton. One of my favorite throwbacks. Tomlinson still holds the lead. 6/10 between himself and Joe Hudson. Oh, Happy went down pit road. 24 to go, though. Not sure what's going on with the 52, but he let a couple of drivers get by him by coming down pit road. This one the closest battle on track, though. Give the people what they want. Tyler Lemon in the Valvoline 23. Also a very sharp-looking car. Ooh, he's saving. Cutting the motor off, saving as much fuel as he can. We're about to have a battle for the lead. Hudson had the better long-run speed. But then before, Tomlinson was able to keep up with him and get him back. Will the same thing happen? These guys running where they qualified. P1, P2. You see the gap right there off the nose of the 49. You can smell the race lead. It's right there. This from the gyro of the 23, barely able to keep it off the wall. Yeah, he's still saving. This is a tight battle between the two. Hudson already a race winner so far this season. Tomlinson looking to punch his ticket into the playoffs with a win. Got to hold off the 49 for 15 and a half more laps. Hudson's there, though. 3 and 4, the better end for the 49. 15 more laps from Darlington. You see down here in 1 and 2, though, Tomlinson able to stretch the gap early in that corner. To the inside goes Hudson. Tomlinson off of 4, has the momentum. Quarter panel there for Hudson, has that. Early in 1 and 2 is where Tomlinson usually has the advantage. Then Hudson cuts it down through 2 and is able to close the gap into 3 and 4, where he has definitely been stronger. Here comes Hudson to the inside. Tomlinson able to hold him off that time, off of 4. Extends the gap back out to about 2/10. Once again, off of 2. We'll see, can Hudson close the gap? He's getting a good run. Nose to the inside of the 4. Hudson dives down into turn 3. Can he make it stick? He's been better down in this end. Will Tomlinson be able to make the run happen? It's Hanneman kind of in the way, trying to find a spot to get away, but it is going to be Hudson out to the lead. A great pass from the 49. With 12 to go, you got a new race leader in the 49. Can Tomlinson chase him back down? What a great battle between these two, though. Hudson, though, pulling the gap out more here in 3 and 4. .49 pulling away, though, now. Out to a half a second. It's a good run off of 4 this time for Tomlinson. He's actually going to pull the gap back. That's what we saw earlier on in stage 3. Tomlinson was able to reel him back in, now within 2/10. This battle for the race lead is not done, folks. 9 to go, coming to 8 to go. We've been kind of highlighting these guys for a while, but the battling has been great from these guys. Everywhere else has kind of stayed put. Lemon sits 3rd. He's got a lapped car of Happy to his inside. Wilder sits in the 4th position. He's only about a second and a half behind Lemon. Mercado, a couple seconds behind Wilder for in the 5th position. Fontaine sits in 6th. Once again, 2/10 of a second. The gap here, off of 2. And the momentum down the front stretch definitely in favor of Tomlinson. Six to go. See what kind of a run Tomlinson can get off of 4 once again. Here we go, down into turn 3 once again with 5 to go. Tomlinson is in striking distance. A little bit of contact with the outside wall. Four more laps here between these two. Late on the throttle you hear there. 3 to go for your race leader. Here comes Tomlinson off a 2. He's been strong down the backstretch.
I'm gonna run out of fuel.
2 to go. No, Hudson's gonna run out of fuel with 2 to go.
Just let me know when.
Oh, hard into the wall. Hudson dives to the inside. There goes Tomlinson
Okay,
back to
hold
the
on a
lead.
second.
Now we know why he was falling off so fast. White flag here from Darlington. Oh, he's falling off very fast. Is he already out? Let's find out. Is he already out? Not yet.
Damn it.
Off of turn 4. New race winner. The number 4 of Mason Tomlinson comes home P1.
Hi, that was fun though.
Hey, good racing, 49. That was fun.
Good win, Tomlinson.
Hell of a race, buddy.
Appreciate your racing clean there.
That was
Yeah, I got hard at the end on them old tires, but
Good,
we
clean
made it work.
racing.
Good job, man.
You wouldn't slow down enough for me to save any. You just kept the pressure on. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to save a set of tires. I was trying to save a set in case we had a late race caution, and I was looking at my fuel in the middle of 3 and 4 and just decided I would smack the wall. So, good win. That was fun to watch in the rear.
What a race, guys.
Yeah, I did that last night in a race at Atlanta. I still got a set of legacy tires left over for the truck if anybody needs them.
Good win there, Mason.
Thanks, buddy.
What a race, guys. It was a great battle there all the way through at the end between those two, Hudson and Tomlinson. SDK showing Mercado getting P2 with Wilder and Lemon being third and fourth. Great race overall, though. What a great battle overall from everybody.
Race control. Tyler might not have access to the waiting room.
I will grab him. Thank you. We're just going to bring him straight up into the broadcast booth. Tyler Lemon comes home with another podium, back-to-back weeks. How you feeling after that race?
Pretty dang good. I was pretty worried. Got in there to practice there. Couldn't keep the car off the wall. I was, half a second off, but was able to figure it out there throughout the race, watching some other guys, and kept the car clean, bring home the P3, so pretty happy about it.
Yeah, you got a lot of fans here in chat. They've been blowing up the chat tonight, talking about you and how awesome you are. Great racing from you. Always wanted to see that Valvoline number 23. And so, first off, what do you want to say to your fans?
Just thanks for watching. It's a buddy of mine. I don't know who else he all pulled in, but we talked about iRacing for years, and I never could do it because of my internet. Finally got it where I lived, and so it's pretty cool to be able to do this, and have people watch and, get to race with you guys every Friday night. Yeah,
you said you were slow in practice and kind of figured it out. That seems to be like the recipe for a lot of drivers. Walk us through just kind of learning how to race this tough track in Darlington.
Yeah, I think, when you go out to practice, you see people put up those laps, and you're trying to duplicate it. I think I was just pushing the car too hard, and once you get into the race pace is a little slower, and it just helped me figure out the line and what gears I needed to be in. And I didn't think I was going to be, up front like I was. Wish Bryce wouldn't have had any damage. Would have been fun to race with him. I know Kern got taken out. It would have been fun to race with those guys, but this is a tricky place, so I'll definitely take the P3.
And next week we go to the desert. We're going to Vegas next week for 134 laps. How you feeling about Las Vegas?
Oh, not too bad. I did get my butt kicked in an official race there last week, so hopefully it goes better than it did there. But we'll see. It's fast. It's multi grooves. So we'll just see what happens. But I think we should be okay.
All right. Well, anybody you want to shout out before we let you go?
Just my buddy for watching and and texting me and stuff like that. All you guys over there at the broadcast booth. I always go back and watch the replay. Everyone over there at High Velocity Racing League that puts us on. Bryce, Kern, Happick, Hanneman. I know I'm forgetting a bunch of people, but it's fun. These cars are tricky to drive, but when you have good guys to race against every week, it makes it more enjoyable. So I'm thankful for everyone putting this stuff on.
All right. That's a good P3 finish for Mr. Lemon. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, man. Have a good week.
And now we will grab our second place finisher, the number 49 of Joe Hudson. Mr. Hudson running out of fuel on the last lap. What a battle, though, you guys had with Mr. Tomlinson. Take us through your race.
Yeah, it was a good race.
I really enjoy racing at Darlington. It's you get a good rhythm there, especially with the long green flag runs we had there. And I thought I was great on fuel, and then it was like a half a lap short, and I saw we had about 10 seconds on third, and I figured, well, seconds better than third, but man, it really hurts to get that close and have to. I think we had it had we not ran out of fuel, but it was still a lot of fun and enjoyed racing with Mason. It was really clean. Appreciate it's just it's about the only hobby I have, and I mean it's a hobby. We're none of us are professionals, and it's a lot of fun when you can get out and do things like this. And even though I come up one spot short, go to bed happy. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good points day for you. Couple of decent finishes in the stages. Stage 2 at the very least. Take us through the battle back from starting in the pits and how you were able to manage that through the first stage and into the second stage.
Well, I mean, I don't want to lie to you. I started on pit road on purpose because that was a lap I could save of fuel.
That's fair.
I was really, really close on fuel, and I thought more people would run out, so I was just really taking it easy and trying to save some tires. I thought about trying to go 2 stages on the same set of tires, which I'm glad I didn't, because I would ended up like Bryce there, that he has a set left over and he never got to use them. But yeah, that was I don't know if that's legal or not, but every little bit helps. I needed that much more to win the race. So, but we just good night and love the league. I mean, great bunch of guys. There's no drama. It's just fun. I mean, I enjoy it.
Yeah, and next week, Joe, we're going into the desert of Las Vegas. How you feeling about that race next week?
No, that's another good track for these cars. I mean, if you can just get your rhythm and find the groove, you can make good lap time. And consistently, I like the longer runs. I'm pretty bad on short runs and even not that good on long runs, but I prefer the long runs. And that's the only disadvantage of like 50% fuel. About the time your tires start coming in and tire management plays, it's into effect. It's time to pit, but it's still no complaints. I'm having a blast with all these guys in 2 or 3 different leagues, and can't thank the guys enough, and you for the broadcast. Just happy to be here. Just like the fat girl at the prom. I'm just happy to be here.
Well, you beat me to the shout-outs, so we'll let you go, Joe, and have a great night. We'll see you next week in Vegas.
Hey, we'll see you in Vegas. Maybe at a slot machine or a blackjack table or craps table somewhere. Maybe we'll hit it big.
There you go. Congratulations
Hey,
on P2.
have a great weekend. And again, cannot thank everybody enough. Congratulations, Mason. Can't thank everybody at the league enough. It's just so much fun, and I really appreciate it.
All right, that's P2, Joe Hudson. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
And finally, broken hand and all, your race winner, the number 4.
I'm
Mason
out of the
Thompson.
cast now.
Oh, that's what it was. The cast out of the cast. He gets the win. A big race win here for you tonight, locking yourself into the playoffs. Mason, take us through your race, buddy.
I love this track, as frustrating as it can be. I don't know. It seems like some of the more difficult tracks that people struggle at, I tend to be better at, and then the tracks that everyone should be good at, I have trouble at, or bad luck, whatever. But I got a little nervous there when I ran out of fuel in the first stage, and I didn't know if cautions were going to work out or if I was going to be the first car lap down, and it ended up working out. And I just had to be patient. It's hard to pass here, and people were being pretty giving tonight compared to some other times, and that was they showed a lot of respect, and that was nice.
So second stage, you come out, you're a lap down. Take us through the mental getting you back onto the lead lap through the cautions that we had in the second stage, and then just racing your way back to the front.
Well, first on the restart, you got to not. unless you're up front, it gets stacked up from like fifth on back going into turn one real bad, and you just got to be patient. And I knew I was faster than a lot of the guys that I was racing back there with, and at that point, I'm just trying to get the lucky dog, and I don't think I mean, I could have maybe earned it back the hard way, but it would have been, I don't know if I would have won the race, you know. So I just had to stay calm and stay smooth and stay off the wall, which I started hitting at the end pretty hard.
Well, you were racing hard there with Joe, and we saw some great battles through the last 15 or so laps between the two of you. Talk about your battles there with Joe. I mean, we saw quite a bit of them through that third stage.
Yeah, I ran out of gas coming to the pit stall, and so I was going a little slower, and I didn't want to slide over the box, and I didn't have fuel to back up and stuff, so he gained some ground there, and then I was trying to save a little fuel because I was right, I had less than half a lap when I crossed the line, and he gained a little bit, and then I tried to speed up, and I kind of roasted my tires, and he got by me, and then I just had to cool him down a little bit and get back after it. But I don't know, sometimes in the dirty air, my car almost felt better. If I was right on the bumper, it felt more comfortable than being in front of him. But if I'm 5 or 6 car lengths back, the dirty air that's where it factored in a lot. But he raced me clean, and we tried as hard as we could not to wreck each other on them old tires. That was hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and now you've locked yourself into the playoffs. Take us through your mental going into the rest of the regular season.
I'm feeling good, man. I needed that. I've been close several times and just had some bad luck or just bad situations. And I don't know, the last few couple weeks I've felt pretty confident. I just want to keep it going. And, hopefully my teammates can make it in too all the way, and we'll see what happens in the playoffs.
Yeah, so next week we're going to the desert in Vegas. How you feeling about Las Vegas next week?
Well, I live 30 minutes from Kansas Speedway, so I'm a pretty big fan of those tracks. It's just it's so easy if you give room a little bit and lift off the throttle just a hair, it's kind of like a super speedway. You'll lose the 4 spots you just gained and have to take 15 laps to get them back. So you gotta stay out of trouble and take your runs when you can. Otherwise, you won't have a chance.
All right. And anybody want to shout out before we let you go?
Just you guys for showing up every week and taking care of this, and all the admin, my teammates at Eternal Racing, and all the guys at Eternal Racing, Triple Stent Racing, iStats. Yeah, it's a good league, man. Nice and clean, and everyone has a lot of respect for each other. There's times where I was gonna put them a lap down, and they just gave me room anyways, and they didn't have to do that. They could have raced me hard, so I respect that a lot. It's a good league.
All right. Well, congratulations on the race win, Mason, and we will catch you next week.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
And that's going to do it here from High Velocity Racing League. We will quickly run through our race results. We got Mason Tomlinson, your race winner here, with Joe Hudson and Tyler Lemon. We heard from all three of those guys on the post-race. Then we had Sean Wilder bringing it home in 4th in the number 99. Jose Mercado comes home P5. And then we got Bryce Fontaine in 6th position in the number 12. He was the last car on the lead lap. We got Mike Marini coming home 7th in the 45. Then in 8th, it's Chris Weiniger in the 53. Mike Kufel comes home in 9th position in the number 24. That's kind of funny because his truck series number is number 9, and he is in the 24th here. But very, very funny there. But Ray Hanneman will come home in the 10th, finishing out the top 10 in the number 85. Then we got Bryce Tucker in 11th. Sean Happick in 12th in the number 52. Kevin Fry had the issue on entry of pit road. He comes home 13th in the number 82. Justin Nava in 14th in the number 15. William Kern with the broken car earlier on in the race comes home 15th in the number 31. Andre Carvalho in the number 19 comes home 16th. Colton Lanford in 17th in the number 25. And C.D. Mangrum rounding out the field here in the 18th position. So once again, we will be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway next week on Friday for 134 laps. And it is going to be another night race under the lights. So we will catch you guys in 1 week's time, but we still have another race between now and then. We're going back to the Truck Series on Sunday. And on Sunday, we are going to the Chicagoland Speedway for 105 laps. Also under the lights for the Truck Series. So stay tuned to that one. That's going to be a very, very interesting race, and we'll see if Sean Happiak can continue to extend his lead in the points there, or if anybody will be able to contend for that championship in the Truck Series. But that's going to do it from everybody here at High Velocity Racing League and the High Velocity Racing Network. My name is Matthew Chase, and we will catch you on Sunday for the Truck Series.